It's day 4 of USC Spring Camp, and this is Quick Hits with Keely, presented by Smart Stop Self Storage. It's the start of the second week of practice for the Trojans, and the pads are finally on. Head coach Lincoln Riley shared his first impressions of his team in full uniform.
It's been 2 really physical days. It has been. Guys have gotten after it. The defense was certainly the more physical unit first day of pads. Offense probably we had the upper hand on that today, but it's been kind of close. It's been back and forth.
We've discussed previously how defensive coordinator Danton Lim prefers a slow install pace. Riley shared Tuesday that USC's offense has also opted for a slow install this spring in favor of focusing on the basics.
You know, we've all talked a lot in the offseason about, putting weight on these guys, getting stronger, bigger on the lines of scrimmage. That's one thing. A lot of people equate, well, if you're going to get more physical, you got to get bigger and stronger. Yeah, that's part of it, but there's the technique and fundamentals of it is, just as important. And so we've really tried to kind of slow down and to be able to really spend time and emphasize the technique and fundamental side with these guys.
Transfer quarterback Jaden Mava is new to Lincoln Riley's offense, but not to college ball. The head coach shared Tuesday what he's seen so far from the sophomore quarterback.
He's done a good job. He has. I give him credit. You can tell he's played. He's got some poise about him. I can tell he's put in a lot of work behind the scenes with the staff on his own, with Luke, in terms of just spending extra time learning the offense. I feel like he's had a really good control of what we're doing here in the first couple of days, given that it's his first few practices with us.
Offensive line coach Josh Henson gave an optimistic evaluation of his position group Tuesday, highlighting their chemistry so far.
I'm liking what I'm seeing because last year I felt like at some spot there was just disconnect where we couldn't energize each other. And I'm not talking about me, I'm talking about the guys in the room. And we just didn't respond to each other when we got in those tough moments. But what I'm seeing so far is I'm seeing a lot of guys that are, stepping out with enthusiasm. They're grabbing each other, they're helping each other, they're pulling each other along. I like where this group is headed from a culture standpoint.
If there's anyone that has an understanding of what USC's defensive line looks like so far under Coach Lynn's new scheme, it's USC's offensive line. Coach Henson shared his evaluation on Tuesday.
What I'm enjoying from an offensive line standpoint and coaching against those guys is you're seeing a lot of energy, a lot of passion, but more than that is they're trying to play through you and instead of around you, and that forces us to do the little things right with us, like our hands inside, our elbows in, and it makes us better players. And so that's what I've noticed the most. We're getting a lot of guys playing through us. And that to me is going to help us make us better overall.
That's going to wrap it up for Quick Hits with Keely. Just a PSA, I will be traveling with the women's basketball team during their postseason run, so Quick Hits will be on a bit of a hiatus, but I'll be back as soon as possible.